Adams Coleman. Back to Samade. Jemede waits. Instead, Hill looks long this time and looks for the run in behind for Arsenal's first team against Bolton back in September. 16 years old. Was the second youngest player to play for Arsenal after Ethan Nwaneri. David Raya's injury and Neto being cup-tied. Substitute, so whether he had to withdraw altogether. Nodded away by Sweet, and then in stepped Ibrahim. Palace taking it short and finding Judd. Scooping down the line for White to chase. And White's won it back. White took advantage and won Palace this corner. Taken short to Williams. Adams Coleman. First cross is blocked and now he has to race back. And Palace goalkeeper Marcus Hill, but the Eagles had the ball in the back of the net after just a minute. Denied by a tight offside flag, and another opportunity here, and Casey striking the goalkeeper. Adams Coleman. Here's Williams. Tucked inside to find White, whose first touch just let him down, but the tenacity didn't, and still Palace come forward. Brownlee, what a turn! Williams is there! The referee has given a... Into Brownlee, how about that for a turn? And tripped as he was about to let fly.
Following when he saves it, Joshi, block. Dan Casey ready to clear. Andre, you're first there to clear the danger.
Ranson has made big saves already this morning. But it is Benji Casey who picks out the bottom corner, and Crystal Palace lead. It is exactly what they deserve. Not have missed how vital he was to that Palace breakthrough. These are two teams banging form. Palace have won 4. Here is Copley. Neat exchange of passes with Ogunaike, who keeps it in initially, and then Ekachukwu across the face of goal to find Sweet. Palace's press pays off again, this time Dean Benema, who's still so young, but has had opportunities. Trickling ball into the box, makes its way to Zečević John, who wins the corner. Good response to going behind from the visitors. Palace looking to settle. See. Headed half clear. Fine pressing from Brownlee has forced Arsenal all the way back. Now Ogunaike. Switch of play was inviting for Benema. Brings it down with his knee initially. Then was it a touch of the hand there? Well spotted by the Ranson. Goalkeeper had to get rid of it quickly. Intercepted by White. Williams. Ibrahim stepped in, as did Adams Coleman, and Ibrahim comes away with possession. And here is Dan Casey, who's beginning to grow into the game and has space to motor forwards. Casey! Pushed away by Hill. In comes the corner, out comes the goalkeeper, gets something on it. Not up, but not away, and then... Copley. Looking for Zečević John, and now Casey. Breaks for Brown. Look at Benji Casey turn on the afterburners. Brownlee was held up. So it was Josh Ogunaike who was withdrawn for Arsenal. He was the one who was holding his hamstring just before half-time. I wonder if... Looking for options. Out wide it comes to O'Neill. More involved in this second half already. Onyeka Chukwu across to Sweet. Zetrovic John down the line. Here's O'Neill. Now the substitute, Marissa. Copley. Sweet. Started ever since. Murphy Jemade took his spot this afternoon, but he is back on for the final 35 minutes. Well, defensive fortitude will stand Palace in good stead if they are to finish top of the pile and head to the national final. Besides them, now Casey. Nodded away, only half clear. And one of them is Brownlee, has Casey up with him. Almost picks him out. Not a bad effort at all from Ryan Brownlee. On 39, Chelsea on 38, both of those sides will have a game in hand. But Aston Villa on 35 will have 5 games in hand after this afternoon. Sweet standing over the ball, Marciniak a bit further back. It is Marciniak, trying to go under the wall. May fall for Copley, thumped clear. Samade has to get back in position. Here's Copley. Harry Mananus increasingly influential. Ibrahim. Bradley Joseph. Down goes Harry Mananus. Penalty. Harry Mananus was coming round the outside of to preserve Palace's lead against Harry Mananus, who sends the keeper the wrong way, and Arsenal are level. And with less than 10 minutes remaining, it is now anyone's game. Marissa, now Bailey Joseph. What an impact he's made since coming on. Marciniak. Marissa. The effort from distance. Palace pushing for a winner. Arsenal doing the same. Anybody's game. Bailey Joseph now. Whips it in dangerously, and space at the far post, and Arsenal may have stolen the winner. Monya Chukwu. Is that a match-saving challenge? Now Benema. Harry Mananus can bring it away. This time I doubt they'll want to whip this into the box. It may just be a case of getting to the corner flag and keeping it there. Virtually no one has made their way forward. Marciniak. He's already been booked, so we can't take too long over this one. Neat footwork to hold it by the corner. And there goes the final whistle. And Crystal Palace have been beaten right at the last. Led for so long thanks to Benji Casey's penalty. but a spot kick at the very same end with just 5 minutes to go saw the scores levelled. Andre Harriman Anus making it Palace 1, Arsenal 1, and then just as we entered stoppage time,